Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing this Nemesis Raspberry and Ice Cream Porter. As is the trend of the day, mixing any dairy product possible with some beer to create interesting outcomes is the thing, and I've never had one. A common trait amongst videos in my channel is me saying, and that's something I've never had, and as is part of my exploration into the wider world of craft beer, my first ice cream porter. I mean, I've had plenty of milk stouts before, so I'm guessing it's not going to be too dissimilar from that, but this is the first beer I am going to try that actually claims to be ice cream based. So, ice cream and raspberry porter from Alter Ego Brewing Co. Before we just go into it, let's have a take a look at the amazing artwork on that can. Nemesis Raspberry Ice Cream Porter from Alter Ego Brewing Co. 5% volume. And it says, Alter Ego Brewing Co. We are a small brewery based in Derbyshire, passionately producing full flavoured beers in cask, keg, can and bottle. They are based in Heanor in Derbyshire, which is actually incredibly close to me, although I'm in Nottingham. It says Nemesis, raspberry and vanilla, rippled through lactose and oats for a creamy sweet porter. All oats as well. Unfined, unpasteurised and unfiltered. That looks like it's going to be proper. Right, no dilly-dallying. Let's get into this one. Oh, bit lively on opening. Can't smell anything instantly, but let's get this in the glass. Lively, big bubbles on the head, so I suspect that's going to dissipate pretty quickly. And again, it is a porter. Oh, I've just got a whiff of raspberry. Oh, that is potent. It is a porter, so the head is unlikely to hang around for too long. The little bit of raspberry I'm getting from here smells incredible. Quick swirl. That's like sticking your face in Fruitella. That is so strong on the nose. Just the raspberry though, no alcohol. Just sheer raspberry penetration. Raspberry penetration. Where do I come up with these terms? All I'm getting is raspberry. It's incredibly dominant. Let's give it a go. Taken a bit by surprise. And it's not bad, don't worry. It smells so incredibly heavy of raspberry, I was expecting almost like a raspberry sour kick to it. And it's not. In terms of flavour, raspberry is strong, but not overly. It's subtle compared to what I was expecting. There's a creaminess to it. It's as dark as you like. I mean, really, no light escaping from that. It's a little thin, and the head's gone completely. So, but I'll tell you what, it's very enjoyable. Small amount of natural carbonation, which is fine. But I am struggling to pick out discernible tasting notes with this. While it's not overly strong raspberry, it is very much the dominant feature. There's a bit of cream, lactose, you know, the ice cream element at the end of it, and then it just goes. There's a raspberry aftertaste. I'm sure the brewery will hate me for saying this, and I'm sorry because I genuinely like this product, but the feel I'm getting from my tongue and my mouth is like after taking a sip of Diet Coke, where kind of the carbonation just dries your mouth out. This isn't heavily carbonated, but it still has that, I don't know, a similar, I guess Coca-Cola is kind of meant to be like a mixed fruit cola thing, so yeah, but again, that's not necessarily unpleasant. I do really like Diet Coke, so. This can cost me £4 from Adventure Beer Co. I think that's probably about right. I mean, if you start to think just about the structure and the quality of the beer, it's a bit thin, but again, that's not always problematic. I mean, to say how much on the can it says about it being unfined, unpasteurised and unfiltered, that feels very clean, very filtered. But I don't dislike that. There's always a risk I find with stouts and porters from very small breweries that they tend to be, I describe them as farty. There's just a bit more sediment in them, a bit more stuff floating around that ultimately results in a bit of gut rot. This has none of the signifiers that that's going to be the case. This feels like a really clean, considered operation, if you like. This is actually reminding me now I sit here and kind of consider everything I've said and experience this kind of in the back of my mind a bit while I'm talking about other stuff. I realise that what this really, really feels like is a raspberry ice cream Coca-Cola float. And that is not a bad thing at all. If that is how it was branded, you would never argue with it because the consistency is very similar. It's a bit thicker than Coke, but not thick. It's, you know. And I feel really bad comparing a local brewery's beer to Coca-Cola because it does not taste like Coca-Cola particularly. It just has that reminiscent experience, but in a really delightful way. Just take another minute to appreciate the artwork on that can because, I mean, it really is just absolutely fantastic. I don't know why they called it Nemesis. Maybe they're big fans of Alton Towers. It's not my Nemesis. I want some more of this. The price I feel is about right. I certainly won't want to pay any more for it, but at £3.50 this would be a bargain, so at £4, yeah, okay, fine. And if that's what it takes to keep some local brewing companies and distributors in business, then I'm all for that. That's absolutely fine. It's decadent but easy drinking, if that makes any sense at all. The initial flavour hit is pretty rich, raspberry, but not sour in any way. Sweet cream sensation, but then because it's not that thick, you can just keep going back for it again and again. That is really good. That is really good. I would recommend you try this, absolutely. Nearly missed a tiny bit in the can. I wouldn't do that, would we? So yeah, that's all from me on this. Check out Alter Ego Brewing Co. Check out their Nemesis Raspberry Ice Cream Porter. And let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it if you haven't already. Subscribe if you will be so kind. And I'll catch you next time. Cheers.